Hi, welcome to Everyone's Your Mate in the Smokers, where I interview cool bands in cool smoking areas. Today we're at the Sebright Arms and I'm interviewing Platoon. Woo! First of all, can everyone just quickly go around, introduce yourselves and what you do in the band?
I'm Marcus. I play the bass guitar. People also call me Koos.
No one calls him. I'm Archie and I do some vocals and rhythm guitar.
I'm Stan and I play guitar and do also vocals.
I'm just the additional drummer called Tom.
I was wondering first about your band name because I saw that it was kind of inspired from like a film idea that you guys had. Obviously, film is used quite a lot. Sorry, music is used in film quite a lot to kind of like aid storytelling and kind of like push a story forward. So I was just wondering the kind of story that you guys want to tell with your music and what you want people to like get out of your music.
It's kind of weird that there's already a very famous film called Platoon. So.
But we have to work around that. Storytelling wise, with music, I think it's about all the music's quite fun for friends hanging out. I think that's kind of the story. Is like when you're a young band, it's about like keeping it light, and that's kind of what it's about for us, I think.
I'd agree.
In terms of musical influences, I kind of seen that you guys like Magic Gang, like Pixies, quite like a vast range. Is there one kind of band that all of you guys look to as like the holy grail band, or is it just like you guys have such a range of influences that there isn't one that kind of like sticks out particularly?
Who's the Holy Grail?
Marcus, you quite like your heavier kind of rock stuff, and a bit more.
Yeah, I guess a little bit more grungy
Yeah.
compared to the rest of them.
And you're also you're also into your like making beats and stuff.
Yeah, I've got more like electronic influences as well, so maybe we'll start adding that into the mix
Creeping
at
into
some
the
point.
Platoon.
Some future songs might include some more kind of sampling and synthesizers and stuff. Who knows? And then Stan, you're more
Yeah,
folky side maybe.
yeah, I like a lot of acoustic music. Like our newest single was like a super acoustic song.
Sing out of time in night skies. I won't try to fix you.
So yeah, have quite a big range, and we're happy to have that in the music as well. Like, we don't really want to have a set
I think
sound.
that's all. I think Holy Grail wise, I've always said like Blur,
Okay, nice.
Damon Albarn, and Gorillaz, and obviously you've got the Beatles and stuff like that. That's
In terms of those like wide range of influences, like obviously kind of coming together, I guess, does someone have like the final word? Is that like a challenge that you guys face, or does it all just kind of come together quite naturally?
I think we're pretty democratic with it. If whoever had the idea to start with kind of
gets a bit of a bigger say.
gets a bigger say than the rest of us.
Yeah.
It's like anti you then.
Yeah, like if it's like a really bad idea, then we're like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. But
That's
I'd
what-
say, yeah, when it comes to that, like songwriting, it's a lot more like fluid.
But what I was gonna say is, I actually can't remember what I was gonna say. That might have to be.
Do you have any influences specifically for like songwriting and then specifically for like music, or again, is it just kind of all one?
I was gonna say that I think Elliott Smith's lyrics. I love his songwriting. I think less so lyrically because I think he writes about like very dark stuff at times, and I think that maybe one day we'll do some of we'll get the breakup album, but I think at the moment we're just kind of lyrics are always something we famously struggled with.
Like Archie was like couldn't finish a lyric of a song, and then you said that you started listening more to Pavement,
Show me a word that rhymes with pavement.
and it's just such like a slacker attitude to lyrics of like
Whatever works.
whatever sounds nice is fun, and like don't overthink it, and like emotion still comes through in that. So
The Beatles always, their lyrics make no sense. Like they kind of just say whatever, and whatever fits the vibe of the song. And I think that's what we try to do. Because at the end of the day, if it sounds good, then it sounds good.
I'm a big Nirvana fan. I like Kurt Cobain would always say like, "Oh, I just do the music," and then I just like do the lyrics, like whatever sounds good. That was like the first band where I was like, but your lyrics seem like they mean so much, but he's turning around and saying it doesn't make any sense.
I have a
Yeah.
good Nirvana lyric story,
Oh yeah.
which is that "Smells Like Teen Spirit" was something written on his bedroom during a house party. Teen Spirit was like a really shit deodorant,
Yeah.
so someone wrote on his wall, "Kurt smells like Teen Spirit," and he woke up really stoned and was like, "Fuck, man, that sounds cool." And then they were like, "No, it's like a deodorant. Like you smell bad, man. Like wear it." And then that was like iconic and like defined like a generation, but it was a shit deodorant. So it all comes with the history.
Yeah, exactly. And then again, that is like kind of two Nirvana's lyrics of like, yeah, that just didn't make any sense, or like you just weren't thinking about it. When you write songs, do you think about how your songs are going to sound live, or is it just more you're in the studio and then it works because the song is like a good song?
We recently, because we've all been at different unis, so we've had to a lot of our writing, except me and Tom live together, so we were able to do some together. But a lot of the time, it's kind of just on our own. You kind of get your mindset on like where you want the song to go, and then it's harder, I think, to like let go of it and take it to the band. And like, it's only when you get into like a proper like rehearsal room that you actually start, at least for me, you start thinking about how it's going to sound live. There are certain songs that we won't play live because like the slow acoustic one, it's like, I love that song, but we played it live once as for like, and it was yeah, it's like everyone goes for a drink and
Humble brag. I went to go see Oasis last year in like Manchester, and like my brother and his mate like went to the bathroom and came back, and he was like, the amount of people that left during like, do you know what I mean? It was like a wave of people that were just going to go get a drink, like just didn't really vibe with that song at all.
some of the songs that people love the most.
I know, it's
yeah,
so
it's better to
weird.
listen to
It's like a
rather
cult
than
classic, like-
see live.
Yeah.
I guess, like just on Spotify.
The true fans will
Exactly.
like.
So a couple more questions, one for like each of you guys. Live music, I think especially now, is like really important in terms of like keeping the industry alive, and just for people to kind of like feel that like connection to music and just like the energy and the back and forth. For each of you, is there like a live show, either one that you've like actually been to, or just one that you, before your time, that you've seen on like YouTube or something, that you think, yeah, like that is the performance that really like has made me want to do this and actually like get up on stage and perform?
My one's kind of was quite cool. It was King Cruel at the George Tavern,
Okay, nice.
and it was just that like intimate sort of set, an intimate sort of vibe where you're with like your favorite artists, and like everyone's there. I didn't go with anyone else. I was literally just there on my ones, and making loads of friends that were all kind of like-minded folk was awesome. So that like doing that made me feel like, you know, one day, and it was just before he played at Glastonbury as well, so it was like kind of a little sneak preview of his set, and that definitely made it come to like life for me. And I was like, wow, one day doing that would be awesome.
I saw a band, I was telling Archie earlier, called the Paris Match at the Betsy Trotwood in Clerkenwell Green. And it was like the gig was in, they'd like renovated the beer, what's it called in a pub, like the cellar room, into the venue. So it's like that high and you've got to kind of crouch. And it was like 40 cap or something. It just like, it's like a proper reminder of like how fun small venues are.
I would say for me, the Magic Gang have this YouTube like video for one of their songs called "She Won't Ghost," and they put on like this house party at one of their uni houses, and it's everyone. I think the guitar player gets like lifted above everyone's head, and like, watching that, and it's filmed on like a shitty digicam, and it's like properly for me that was like, oh, that's kind of like the what I want to be doing, you know.
For me, it was when we had just kind of made the band. My brother got us invited to this band. We're having an album release party at the Lounge Society. So we went to that in Rough Trade in London. You could just see how much fun they were having, and they were like ecstatic. And then that was just radiating off into the crowd, and the crowd were all ecstatic. And then you just felt the passion in it, and I was like, whoa, I want to do this. And then
the bass player was particularly cool as well.
yeah, he was so
Like,
cool. I was like,
They
whoa.
always are.
So I got to emulate that.
It's so annoying.
And then final question, like Dave Grohl recently said, Surfer Rosa by the Pixies was his idea of like a perfect album from like start to finish. He said like, I probably heard that album like 10,000 times. what is that album for you guys? Like start to finish, probably heard a lot. Like always kind of go back to.
We've already name checked the Magic Gang like 3
Yeah,
times.
you could just do it for a full
That's
time.
it.
Benz by Radiohead.
Oh yeah, that's
it.
I was
Yeah.
gonna go In Rainbows by Radiohead.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
can listen to all the songs
Yeah.
in a row and enjoy them all.
Yeah.
So I was really.
Mine would be Either Or by Elliot man.
Nice.
Figure 8 by Elliot.
Okay, nice. So we got 2 and 2. Okay. Well, what a great way to end then. I was thinking about this. It's really boring, but it probably is Nevermind. Probably Nevermind, or maybe like Rim or Fire by The Strokes. I'd say like yeah.
They were massive. They were like
At the start, we listened to them.
they go under the radar. Like we don't mention them not
Yeah.
in general.
in general.
Like, underground.
Yeah.
Little band.
Okay, well, we'll do another one where we flip it. But for now, that was me talking to Platoon. This has been Everyone's Your Mate in the Smokers. Thanks for watching, and back to you in the studio.